Now, what if the polynomial has the highest degree of 4, or the degree is 4? The leading term has the exponent of 4. Step 1 is to identify our constant, the factors of our constant, and the factors of our leading term, or the leading coefficient. So the factors of our constant will be positive negative 1, positive negative 2, positive negative 4. Listing all the possibilities, and then for the a sub n, we will have positive negative 1. So again, we'll start and use the smallest value, that is either x plus 1 or x minus 1. Now, next is step 2. Test the factors. We'll start with this, with the synthetic division. So I will use first to test if x plus 1 is a factor of our polynomial. Now, let's list the coefficients with the constant. So we will have 1, 2, 3, only 3 terms, but we need to list our coefficients for the other degrees. So we will start with this, has the coefficient of 1 with the exponent of 4. Our next degree will be the exponent of 3. Since it's not here, it's not listed, therefore the value is 0. Next is the exponent of 2, negative 5. Next is the term with the variable exponent of 1. Since it's not listed here, therefore the coefficient will be 0. Then we have the constant 4. This is for the term with the exponent of 3. This is with the term with exponent of 1. That is not listed on the polynomial. Now, let's proceed with the division. Synthetic division. Bring down 1. Negative 1 times 1 will give us negative 1. 0 plus negative 1 is negative 1. Negative 1 times negative 1 will give us positive 1. Negative 5 plus 1 will give us negative 4. Negative 1 times negative 4 will give us positive 4. 0 plus 4 is 4. Negative 1 times 4 will give us negative 4. 4 plus negative 4 is 0. Therefore, x plus 1 is a factor of this polynomial, since the remainder is 0. Now, let's rewrite the equation. So, we started with x with exponent of 4. So, the answer will be x with exponent of 3, x raised to 2, negative 4x, constant 4. So, since we still have 4 terms here, again, we will go back with step 1, identify our a sub 0 and our a sub n. A sub 0 here will be positive negative 1. Here are the possible factors. Factors of 4. Factors of our leading coefficient, that is 1. So we will have negative positive 1. So we will use first the smallest value. This time I would like to use x minus 1 to test if this is a factor for this expression. Let's use again the synthetic division. X minus 1 equals to 0 will give us positive 1. This time we will list this simplified from factoring out x plus 1. So let's list the coefficients. 1, negative 1, negative 4, and the constant 4. Now let's proceed. Again, bring down the first value. 1 times 1 will give us 1. Negative 1 plus 1 will give us 0. One times 0 will give us 0. Negative 4 plus 0 is negative 4. 1 times negative 4 will give us negative 4. 4 plus negative 4 will give us 0. The remainder is 0, therefore, x minus 1 is a factor of this expression. Now, let's rewrite the equation after factoring out x minus 1. So, we started with x raised to 3. So, the answer here will be x raised to 2 minus 4. Since the middle term has a value coefficient of 0, so we don't need to write it anymore. Now, let's factor this out. So, we'll have x plus 2, x minus 2. Now, let's list all of the factors of our original given polynomial. So, we have, earlier we used x plus 1, then second, x minus 1, then finally, for this expression, we have x plus 2 and x minus 2. These are the factors, and for the roots, we will have negative 1, positive 1, negative 2, and positive 2. So, these are the roots of our polynomial x raised to 4 minus 5x squared plus 4.